Welcome. I am Damien from Pulling Money Trading. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, press the notification button for more videos. Alright. FX trading, technical analysis. Trading rules. The aim is to consistently pull money out the market. No trading strategy is 100% effective. Don't risk more than 2% of your account balance on any one trade. Use at least a 1 to 3 risk to reward ratio when taking a trade. Eliminate the fear of losing. Losing is a must in trading. Trade your system over and over, win or lose. Ensure that your trading system have at least a 50% win rate. Making money trading solely depends on the trader, not the trading system. Trading requires military style discipline in order to become a successful trader. Technical analysis. At the end of this session, you should be able to identify what is technical analysis, outline technical analysis, apply the principles of technical analysis. Right? Trend trading. What is technical analysis? What is technical analysis? Technical analysis is the ability to use materials readily available to derive at the best possible outcome of a winning trade. In doing technical analysis, price action charts, trend indicators, oscillators, and news reports are mainly used. Let me read this over again. What is technical analysis? Technical analysis is the ability to use materials readily available to derive at the best possible outcome of a winning trade. In doing technical analysis, price action charts, trend indicators, oscillators, and news reports are mainly used. Right, so let's head over to the chart. I am on trading view where most people do their analysis. I'll be using trading view in order to teach this session. Right, so I'm on the Great Britain pound US dollar. I'm going back to the 4-hour chart. Right, let me zoom this up. Right, so technical analysis is using materials readily available to derive at best possible outcome of a winning trade. Alright, so in doing our technical analysis, the first thing we would look at is a chart. Right, so this right here is a price action chart. Right, so in doing our technical analysis, what we would do is zoom out, right, all the way out in order to get our bearing on the chart, right, to see which direction is the overall direction of the chart. This line right here that is on the chart is regarded as a EMA, 50 EMA, right, exponential moving average. Right, so a moving average can be used in order to gain the direction of the market as well. Right, so the moving average is pointing down. Simplify, the market is in a downtrend. Moving average is pointing up. Simplify that the market is in an uptrend. Right, some people use effects, right, such as Fibonacci retracement, right, Let me see what this one is about. Art of fib retracement. Right. Anyway, some people use the Fibonacci retracement. I'm not finding the one that I want, the one that you would normally draw on the chart. Right. But no need to concern yourself with that right now. Our strategy doesn't require any form of indicators or oscillator. Right. So over here you have the news. Click on the news. Right. It is telling you about the British pound technical forecast. Right. US dollar net long steady from last week, CFTC, Reuters data. Right, so some people would look at the trading news in order to gain a sense of what is going on in the market so that they can know when the market is likely to trend down. Right, US dollar net long, little change in latest week at 10.93 bin CFT was Reuters data. Right. So I will click on this one. Daily FX. Right. Not sponsored by Daily FX. This is just for trading purpose. Right? So it is saying GBP US technical forecast neutral. The British pound broke a 2-week winning streak versus the US dollar last week after a modest price drop. A dead cross formation in early September failed to see bear take control despite the high profile bearish signal generated by such a technical formation. Prices are currently trading back above the 50 and 200 daily simple moving average SMA. The 38.2 Fibonacci retracement from the July high/low may provide support of downward price action continues this week. A drop below that will bring the 200-day and 50-day SMA into focus. The broader view sees symmetrical triangle pattern. The consolidation pattern started back in late July with price selling off into mid-August when the triangle support level started. A break above or below the pattern must result in extended move. However, the overall bias remain neutral until that occurs. Right, so this person is showing their analysis, right, on the GBP US dollar 8-hour chart. So they are showing that a triangle pattern is forming. Right, so persons, as I said before, use all available information in order to arrive at their final conclusion in order to have a probable winning trade, right? Now, with our strategy, we don't have to use all that news reports and triangular pattern and all that. The simpler you can make your strategy and the more rule based, the more consistent you will be and the more profitable you will become. Reason being, the simpler you make your trading strategy, you will be able to make quicker decision, right? And the quicker you are able to make a decision, it will determine if you have a winning trade or a losing trade, right? When you have a lot of technicalities and complication, right, you will end up having the right trade and fail to take action because you have too much things looking out for, if you understand what I mean. Anyway, let's move forward. So with our strategy, right, trend trading, once with only thing we do in order to, in the event of technical analysis, right, with our rule, once the market is moving in a particular direction, creating a series of higher high and higher low, right, or lower high and lower low, it is regarded as a trend, right, resulting in a buy or a sell trade, right? So that is all the technical analysis this strategy requires, so which eliminate all other possibilities and probabilities, right? Very simple analysis. Once you can identify in a bear trend, right, like this bear trend right here, once you can identify a series of higher high and higher low, right, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, right, that is confirm uptrend and a buy trade. So once you can do that consistently, right, that is all the technical analysis you would ever need in trading trend. So no need to confuse yourself or complicate the strategy, right, using all that technical stuff, right? It is not needed when you are trading trend, right? All you need is to identify two clear higher high and higher low in any one direction, and that will confirm that the trend is in a bull trend or a bear trend, right? So additionally, when we confirm that we have a bull trend or a bear trend, what we will further do in our technical analysis, right, is draw a trend line, right? So we click on our trend line and we're going to draw a trend line, right? Our trend line is drawn, from the lowest point of the first higher high at the close of the candle, not the wick, right, at the close of the first higher high, right, to the close of the second higher high, and at the bottom the close of the first lower low, right, at the first lower high to the close of the second lower high, right? So draw a trend line from this point right, through this point right here, right. So what we are going to do is extend the trend line, right? So remember, from the close of each candle, right, we extend the trend line. Now what we can do as the trend continues, what we can do is draw the line through the high of the first lower high, right, through to the close of the last higher high, right? So we can alter the trend line if we want. As long as the market is in a uptrend, right, we can alter the line, right, to the last higher high through the close of the last higher high, right? So what you find is that the trend line will eventually cut through some of the higher high because the market is moving up, right? So you find that the trend line will eventually cut through some of the highs, right? And for the lower side, we do the same thing, right? Lower low, right? So right here we have a trend going on, right? So the trend started right here, then it break the trend line, right? Break the trend line right here, right, and started to create lower high, lower low, right? So it break out of the trend right here, then it break back into the trend right here. So we have a trend within a trend, right? So what we can do is, when we realize that we have in a trend within a trend, what we can do is draw another trend line, right? This level right here to this level right here, right? So we have a trend within a trend, right? So you can now determine when to make your entries, right? Because as long as you're having the higher high and higher low, right, you can take your trades, right? So right here we're having the trend within a trend, right? You can take your entries, right? That is our technical analysis. That is all we need in our technical analysis, right? Print screen. So we're having a trend within a trend right here, right? So higher high, higher low, higher high, lower low. So we wouldn't make any trade right here, right? Lower high, higher low, higher high, higher low, right? So we can identify the trend coming back right here, so we can look at trade right here, right? Higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, right? Lower high, right? Lower low, right? Lower high, lower low, but this is also a higher low in the overall trend, because this here right here, the market didn't take out this here right here, and it closed above this here right here in the overall uptrend. So this is a buy right here. You see the market went up, so challenge back this level, right, which is a higher than this level, right? Then it come back down in the mini trend to this level, which is a lower high. It didn't take out this level, so it push all the way up, taking out this level, come back down again, another lower high, right? And the list goes on, right? So when you're doing our technical analysis, that is all the info we would need, right? As stated before, right? So we come to this area right here, right? And we can identify a lower high, fine, right here, red, lower high, high, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, right? So we confirm a sell trade going on, higher high, higher low, right? Lower high, higher low, lower low, higher high, right? So we draw a trend line. Once you can identify higher low, we put in our trend line, right? So right here, this is not the best of trend right here. Right. Put in a trend line. If you realize the line is also showing us something, that this is just a small downtrend. It's not a major uptrend. It's not a major downtrend, right? So it is showing us that it is just a small downtrend, right? So that is how we do our technical analysis, right? Draw a line again, our trend line, right? Right, this is showing us a small trend. Right, so once the market break the trend line, right, break the trend line, this should be green. This is our up move, so that should be green. Right, so once the market break the trend line, right, it is indicating something. Once it break the trend line and then create 2 or more lower high and lower low, it is telling us something. So leave it in the comment section, right, and tell me what you think the market is saying, right. Right, and the market continues like this, right. The market will continue like this for as long as you're alive. This is how the market trade, right, in a bull and bear trend for as long as you live, and the forex market is alive and well, right. So this is all the technical analysis we would need. Right, so if you like this video, press the subscribe button, turn on the notification for more videos. Alright, leave a comment in the comment section, let me know what you think.